Just setting up the webinar for Facebook. And we should see it in the consultant group. Now I just have to find you guys again. Well, there we are. And I'm just going to push record on this computer as well, just because I trust live stream very much. Jen and I've had issues with that. All right, we should, is it in that group, Jen? Do you see it? Let me see. We'll get going in 2 seconds here, you guys. And I think we are there.
Yeah, we're there.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's get going. All right. Welcome, you guys. This is Wednesday's training. We do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. PST time. At PST time, because that's where I'm on the West Coast here. I'm up in Canada. My name is Kimberly Wilkins, and I am your 50K Diamond Ambassador leader. That is incredible to say. It all seems unreal still. So we help each other achieve their dreams, and you will achieve yours. And I agree.
Wait, Kimberly.
Yes.
500K.
500K. What did I say? 5K? I don't know.
You said 50.
50.
Oh, 500K. Oh my goodness. All right. Too bad I can't go back and rewind that, right? Thank you for correcting me. Good Lord. See, it still seems unreal to me. It just does, because I don't do this for the money. I do this, of course I do this for the money, but I do this to help others too, right? And that's what we're here for. So when you help others achieve their dreams, you will achieve yours. And that's what I've achieved. That's what I've learned here. And that's what I've done here. And thanks, Marcus, for correcting me on my own status. That's, yay. That's too funny. But we do this together, you guys. We are a team and we work as one and we lift each other up. And that's what makes HBN special. That's what makes this team rock. And that's what makes everyone happy. Because I think we get happiness by helping others achieve their dreams. So if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome to the HBN family. You are family the moment you sign up with us, and we're excited to have you here. And trust me, I don't know who's new, who's been here for a long time. So if you're new, welcome, welcome. Well, welcome, Linda. Please bookmark this site. I'm sure Yolanda has told you, fabulous leader, but hbnhelp.com is one of our best tools that we have here at Heart Body Naturals. It will have information on the compensation plan, products, just general information about the company, how to reach support, all kinds of things. I still use this site over 2 years later. I still use this site, and we're always getting updates on it. And if you type in anxiety, it'll come up with product suggestions. If you type in matrix, they'll come up with information about the matrix, etc. It is a fabulous site. All of our downline should be using this, and this should be our first step to getting help. And if you cannot find our help here, then of course that's what your uplines are for, but this site is beautiful. So if you're not familiar with it, go take a look, go through all the tabs. There's nothing you can hurt there. You can use search. It is fabulous. What are your goals? If you are new, and even if you've been here for a long time and still don't know what your goals are, what are your long-term goals? Why did you sign up for Heart Body Naturals? What are you hoping to achieve? I want financial freedom like all of you, but what does that mean? What does financial freedom look like? I'm going to use Mark as an example. He said he wanted to work from home. Well, COVID happened. Guess what? He's working from home. Is that quite what he meant? Probably not, right? So really be specific with your goals. I want a house. We're going to build a house. I could go to Walmart right now and put a dollhouse in my cart. There I have my house. Is that the house I want? No, but I have to be very specific how much that house costs, where it's going to be, who's going to live in it, how we're going to pay for it, the design. Be really specific, right? Once you know how specific you have to be, you'll know how much work you have to put into it. I wanted to help my son pay for his post-secondary education. So I had to know how much that was going to cost for his tuition, how much his books were, how much his technology fees were, and how much he needed to live outside the family home so I could help him. So you really have to be specific. And I think when you enroll someone, if you go over these goals with people, it's going to help them stay focused and help them work harder, and they know what they're doing. Is there anything that any other leader wants to add to that?
Yeah, it's also important, your goals, they can be big goals, and trying to set something that you have to stretch yourself to achieve it. And then once you achieve your goal, make the new ones. Okay, like if you lose weight, say you want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, once you lose that 20 pounds, okay, well, if you're still still have weight to lose, then set a new goal, right? So that's how you'll keep progressing and achieve whatever you want it is you want to achieve.
And it's okay to change those goals too as you go along, because what you wanted 6 months ago may not quite be where you're at now, right? I wanted to buy a house at first, and I thought, well, no, because we were looking and I couldn't find a house that suited what I wanted and for my family needs, because I have a large family. So we're just always changing and adjusting the goals, but they always are very clear to what we're doing now. And I think, yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, a good way to put that is goals are fluid, because they do change all the time. So
Yeah.
same thing, but
Yeah.
I mean, I just look at them as being fluid because they're always changing.
Yeah, and life always changes, right? We always, like, who predicted COVID, right? So there's been many things. We were going to do some more traveling this year. Well, we couldn't do that. That was one of my goals, to show the kids some of different places of the world, but right now we're unable to do that. So goals will always change and adapt, but they always need to be clear, and writing them down is very important. Having it in your head, that's a dream. Getting it down on paper is a goal. And set up little reminders. I'm losing weight and I have my goal jeans hung up on my wall in my room. So when I walk by those jeans, they were the jeans I wore when I met my husband. I walk back in those babies and I look at them all the time going, I will get there. I will get there. I have a picture of myself that when I was happier with my weight on the fridge. And it's not to torment myself. It's just to keep myself clear on my goals, right? Because it's so easy to slip up and forget what you're doing sometimes, or let emotions run you instead of your goals. This is kind of, we're jumping ship a little bit here, but I get a lot of questions about our essential oils. We do have our safety chart here. When you buy an oil, you will see on the product information page, there will be a number, and that's our safety group. And you can refer back to this chart, which is in the groups as well, and on hbnhelp.com as well, about who can use the oils, when a person shouldn't be using the oils, kind of age recommendations for some of the oils. And this is their safety group. And so please note that group 4 should never be used on children or pregnant or nursing mothers. That is very important. And like I said, it'll be on the product information page. That's called the PIP. And you'll see the number on the bottom of the PIP there for what number that each oil falls into. But they're great oils, but it's really important to not say, yeah, you can use it if someone's pregnant. You really need to know, or send a person to hbnhelp.com or send them this chart so they're able to make this decision on their own. But I'm watching a lot of people recommend things that should not be recommended. So please make yourself familiar with this chart if you're recommending any of our oils.
Kimberly,
yeah.
Could pregnant a person use NARS?
I still advise any product for a pregnant person to be through their doctor, under the advisement of their doctor. We wouldn't want to recommend anything. We know there has been nursing moms and things like that, and pregnant moms, but again, we're not physicians. If you are a physician, then then absolutely you can recommend away, but always advise them to check with their doula or their whoever is helping them through their pregnancy.
Okay.
It's better safe than sorry, is how I always say it, right? So yeah, make sure.
That's right. Best to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, and you're keeping yourself safe then, and you're keeping HBN safe by recommending that they go to their physician as well.
Okay.
So just make sure you guys are familiar with this. If you're talking oils, we have some fantastic oils. We do have a lot of experts too in the company, like our Veronica, who's on right now. And we do have a lot of experts too who know the oils inside and out. And our other Veronica as well, Ortega. There's lots of people to help. But again, if you're not sure, always recommend a doctor to be checked. But this is a great chart. Oh, this is a Marcus post.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I know some people struggle or try to come up with ideas for what to post, whether it's here on Facebook or Pinterest or your social media, or even your groups. And so we do have our website, our gocleanandlean.com website that has a link with several recipes we can actually grab and use those and post those on your social media timelines or a blog, whatever you want to use them for. And I do that a few days a week. I'll go and I'll grab a couple of these recipes, and there's breakfast, there's desserts, there's drinks, entrees, salads, side dishes, snacks, and soups. And And that website is also a good site for you to share with people who you want to invite to do the weight loss challenge. But and I have the slide up on my screen too, Kimberly, so I see it. But it's a good, when you guys go to the site, just go right now if you're on your computer, or just write this website down, www.gocleanandlean.com. This is what the site looks like. And if you look at that top menu bar, you see next to weight loss challenge, it has recipes. Then the drop down menu will open up, and then you can go to the next slide, Kimberly.
Okay.
And once you get to the menu bar, you can select, breakfast, desserts, soups, or whatever item you select. That's where that will be the recipes you're going to see. And so, like I on this screenshot here, it's showing the breakfast recipes, and it gives you an idea of what these recipes are for. Okay, they're to cleanse and pH health recipes, and you can actually copy these. If you know how to copy and paste, you can do that. You can take screenshots and post them. And the next slide is one of the recipes that's on there. This is an easy recipe to make. Now, you may not be able to have pictures, so this is why it's good for you to either make it, and you can take a picture of the recipes you make, and you can post a picture with the recipe. Or what I did on a couple of mine, I went to Google, and I wanted to find black beans, because we have a black bean soup recipe. I went to Google and just typed black bean pictures or sweet potato fried pictures. And I posted those with the recipes from our Go Clean and Lean site. And so that's just a simple way, guys, since we are in a health and wellness company, these are some good healthy recipes to post, and some of them do incorporate the products we actually use. So just wanted to share that with you guys, just to give you some ideas and tips on what to post on your timeline.
And they're yummy recipes. I've made quite a bit of them. They're really good too. And Bonnie, I can't see if she's on here. I'm pretty sure she is. She's lost weight doing the 90-day challenge and was paid to lose weight. It is a great challenge too, great incentive to get people to get on our products. And who doesn't want to earn money to lose weight, right? Losing the weight and gaining money. That sounds pretty good to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, you rocked it, right? And that was awesome. Have you ever gotten paid to lose weight before? I haven't.
I sure did.
I know, that's awesome. That's the way to do it.
Over $80. So, hey, that's not bad.
No, and that's not bad at all. You lost weight and gained money. I like
Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty
Yeah.
good odds there. Yeah, it's awesome. So where to order for yourself in your back office? We have two options. I've seen a lot of people using their own links. You don't use your own link to order for yourself. You're just going to create a loophole. You're not going to be qualified. Support will happen. So if you are going to purchase for yourself, please log into your account and go to purchase products, or better yet, go to manage auto delivery and set up an auto ship. Auto ships here are fantastic. Okay, they are not scary. I've been in companies where you can't get out of them, you can't change the product, you can't. Here you have total control over your auto ship. But if you're not into the auto ship, and that's okay, make sure that you're using the purchase products and teach your team to do the same. Our links are to share with customers and potential consultants. They're not for us to order for ourselves. We don't want to earn money from yourself and not be qualified. That would be, you wouldn't be building your business. So if you want to order, please go to the purchase products or the manage auto delivery. If you set up a delivery, you're not locked into the same product every month. You can change it. You can change what you get when you get it. And I think it's fantastic. I love the money off that you get when it's processed. I like the MRP points. If you're not familiar with MRP points, go to hbnhelp.com afterwards and look it up, because those MRP points are free cash basically to use towards product. at Christmas time, I had almost $500 in MRP points added up, and I just bought Christmas presents for my family, and all I had to do was pay shipping for it. It's fabulous. I use it for team giveaways, the MRP points. I do this customer appreciation gifts as well. The MRP points are amazing, but you only get those if you're on auto ship. So go check it out. It's not a requirement here, but it is fantastic. But if you're going to order, please make sure you go to the purchase products. Don't create another account for yourself. Don't use your links. That won't get your business off the ground. You will just be running around in circles, my friends. Do you plug in? Obviously, you guys are plugging in today, which is fabulous. I'm so excited for that, because did you know that plugging into the coffee talks, which are Tuesday at 11 a.m. PST time, so 2 p.m. Eastern, our coffee talks are an opportunity Zoom where you pop on for a minute or two and talk about why HBN if you want. There's no pressure to do that, but the more people we have share why they've joined this company, the better. So it's kind of like Zoom style here, and we all just chit chat. I usually do the introduction, and then I'll say, hey, Jen, you want to share your why HBN? She'll say, sure. And she'll share 1 to 2 minutes about why, or what she loves about the products, or what she loves about the compensation plan, or why she joined. And then I'll ask Marcus, and we'll keep going. And it's only 30 minutes. You don't have to share long, or you don't have to share it all. Just come be part of the Zoom and smile and represent HBN. The more people on there that share, though, the more powerful it is. And we've had some really exciting, amazing coffee talks, but we need people to participate.
It's really fun. And when I wasn't able to get on today, I really missed it. So
we missed you the last 2. We missed you. We know when you're not there. We miss you.
thank you. I appreciate that.
And it's also good, guys. If you can't attend, make sure you share the Zoom link and invite guests to attend. And that's because we do these to help everyone build their business, and let people on the coffee talk about why we're here at HBN, even if you can't attend. So you want to just always invite your guests and your prospects and your team members to attend these events.
Yeah, I was going to say prospects are more than welcome. So if you have a friend that not sure, say come and listen to some of these people, their why. It's very casual, it's very open, it's very honest, and let them hear from other people to why. Even if you're not comfortable sharing yourself, because I know it's hard. I still get nervous doing videos, and I've been doing this for 2 years now with Heart and Body Naturals. And I still look at my intro today. I couldn't even tell you what my rank was correctly, right? I still fumble up and make mistakes, and that's okay. We just need people to get on there and share why you love HBN, why you joined, what made you think, wow, this is a company where I could actually see myself growing. And then, of course, we do our training Zooms every Wednesday at 11 a.m. PST time. And then Marcus, Jen, and I do 2 opportunity Zooms. They're off camera. It's slideshow presentation. We talk about the company, the backbone, the products, the compensation plan. And then we always tell the person at the end, we always say, get back to the person that showed you this opportunity Zoom or HBN. We direct them right back to you. You're more than welcome to come and listen to those and invite prospects, or you can share them on your timeline for watch parties, or share them in an email to someone. If someone says, tell me about the business, you're like, oh, I don't know enough yet. Send them one of our videos. That's what the videos are for. So you don't have to know everything, because the compensation plan at first when you're new seems a little complicated. I get it. And if you're not comfortable with talking through video, that's what these opportunity Zooms are for.
Yeah. And we keep them, they're fairly short. They're no more than a half hour. And then we do have a company or team YouTube channel where every presentation and training I put those on YouTube, and when I post the links in our team groups, you guys can actually copy those links and send those to people, because some people may not be on Facebook, but most people will go to YouTube. So you can send them the YouTube recordings of the coffee talk or the presentations on Thursday nights, and allow them to watch it at their own time.
And if any of you want to host coffee talk on Tuesday, just say, hey, Kim, I'm going to host it. I want to try. Or co-host it. Let me know. I'm good with it, you guys. We need you guys to help out here. If you want to do a Thursday opportunity slideshow, I'll send you the slideshow and the script that Jen and I have, or Marcus will send you his slideshow, and we're good with that. We it doesn't just have to be us. We want you guys to step up as well. You guys are fantastic leaders. Don't doubt your ability. I never thought I would do these kind of things ever. When Paula told me that she needed an opportunity Zoom without me, I don't know how to do one. And I just jumped in and did it. And we rock it now. I think the three of us, we do pretty well, but I know you guys would rock it too, right? If we can do it, you guys can do it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Am I just not seeing it, or do we have by chance like a sizzle call? Do we have anything like that besides like a 30-minute? Like sometimes somebody new, you don't want to send them to a 30-minute presentation. Let's say you just want to send them to like a 5 to 7 minute thing, like a sizzle call. Do we have anything like that?
No, I know there's some leaders that are working that would like to do something like that. And I think they're working on it. I've heard kind of rumors in the company there, but there's nothing yet like that. No, but if you wanted to create something.
No, I know. I know I can do my own. But...
Yeah, it's fine if you want to create one.
Yeah.
I've done them in the past. I just haven't taken the time to record one here, but those are good. That's a great tool. So if you ever want to, if anyone wants to create one and just post the number for people
what do
to
you
dial
call
in
it
into,
again?
that would be great.
It's called a sizzle call. So it's like a 3 to 7 minute type of overview of what we've got. And so
I have one of those.
you do?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Cool. I'd
You
love that.
posted
I'd love to
first.
see what people are
I got
doing.
that from another leader in the company.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. I'd love to see that or hear it.
Sure. I'll send it. I'll post it on my page or post it in the group. I can post
Post
it
it
in the
in
group.
the group.
I love to see
Awesome.
it too.
All right. See, this is why we get together for training, you guys. This is why
That's
we
awesome.
do this. All right. So, I've been in this industry for 20 years, 10 real serious, but 20 in working from home. And I know those that plug in do the best. So ask yourself, what kind of business do you want? If you want a successful one, yes, then you need to make sure that you're investing in your network marketing training for yourself. Education is one of the main keys to success. For your long-term success, whether you're a leader or just getting started, you need to plug in. And by plugging in, you will see duplication and success in your team. And it's all about duplication. We want everyone to do what we do for duplication, right? Because the more we duplicate, the more your business grows. And that is how you get successful in this industry. So if you want a huge, successful team of distributors that has duplication, every person must plug into the trainings. And if you can't do it live, and that's okay. I have 5 kids. I have life happens sometimes. Last week I had to cancel because I had some family things to take care of. But if I can't attend things, I watch the recordings and I tag my team members into it. And sometimes I'm cooking supper and listening to some of the trainings over again, just so I know what I've said and getting more out of it from what you guys have said. I'll be in the bathtub or bathroom brushing my teeth listening to things sometimes. There's always time to plug in, but it's really important that you plug in, even if you can't do it live. It's up to you to get yourself trained, and it starts with you. Once you do it, if your team sees you doing it, they're going to do the same. And if everyone has the same information, we're all going to be moving in the same direction. We all rise to the top together, but it takes everyone putting in the effort. You cannot do this overnight, and you cannot do this without the knowledge of the business. So just plug in. As simple as that. Good to know. I'm seeing some people copy and paste your website from the top of your web browser, and it looks like this, the HBN, naturals.com, index, ASP, sponsor site, blah, blah, blah. Please don't do that. Please just copy and paste your sites from the back office as they are written. This way will create so many issues. That long way that people are doing, it creates loopholes. It can create just creates a whole lot of issues for support and for yourself. And sometimes you might miss an order that way. So please copy and paste your link the exact way it is in your back office. It is important. It can cause, you don't want to get an error message. A lot of people say, oh, my customer got an error message, like I'm not a part of the system. I said, well, how did you share your site? And they show me that long way. I'm like, no, please copy and paste from your back office, or as they are too on the hbnhelp.com. And when you first join, you get a welcome email, and all of your links are there too, but those ones aren't personalized yet, because once you join, you can go into your back office and change your link to make it more personal. I use my name. Some people have whatever their brand is for their site, but just make sure that you're copying and pasting as it is in your back office. Contest time. Have you guys seen the contest? I announced this last week. I've seen a few videos trickle in to the HBN Leap group. And if you're not in the HBN Leap group, please join it. It's LEAP stands for Learn, Earn, and Prosper. It's a prospect group. Someone that wants to learn more about the business but doesn't want to join yet, you're more than welcome to put them in this group so they can learn. You can share any video from there too. It makes fantastic watch parties. I share all the videos all the time out of there. But what I'm asking is for a recorded video, 1 to 3 minutes long, and that goes quick when you're talking about why you love HBN, why you joined. I did one, Marcus has done one, Fernando did a fabulous one today. Iris has done one. I know there's one more person. I can't recall her name. But anyways, they're great. But just record your video, put it into the HBN Leap group, and then I'm going to draw I'm going to pick some winners, and there's going to be 3. So the first prize will be the Love Your Liver box with black seed. It's a price of $149.95 US, or you can take the cash value, whichever is up to you. Second prize is a 10-inch selfie ring light with adjustable tripod stand. It's great for live videos, great for holding your phone so you're not trying to do this awkward hold and trying to talk. Plus protector, it's a value of $87, or you can take the cash value. And third prize is just $40 transferred into your HBN account. But these videos are awesome. They make great short watch parties. I will string a bunch of them together and do a watch party on my timeline with them soon. They're fabulous. We just want to show people why. You don't have to talk about compensation plan if you don't want. If it's a product, say black seed really excites you, you can say, I love this black seed. This is why I love HBN. And just say, not making any medical claims, just talking personal experience if you're going to talk about product. And don't add your link. Don't say contact me. Keep it general so everyone can use these videos. But they are great to share with people. People want to hear from real people. I shared one of Denise's not that long ago, and people were like, oh, I love that. She was so real. She was what's one of my downline, one of my friends. And they signed up because I connected with her video and loved that HBN was that real, that raw, that it's just not scripted. It's just us talking and sharing. So get your videos in. Don't be shy. Okay. Don't pick yourself apart. I used to do it. My forehead's too big. My nose is too big. I said the wrong word, and I mess up on videos all the time. Look, I messed up on this one today already. It's okay. I did a opportunity video once with Jen, and I kept telling people I had 5 husbands and 1 kid, and I don't have 5 husbands. I have 5 children. And the more I said it, the more I started laughing, and Jen starts laughing, and I'm laughing during this opportunity video. It's love. And so I had to stop and take a deep breath and go, I have 5 kids and I'm married to 1 husband. I'm like, it still sounded ridiculous when I said it, okay? But it's life, right? We all have life.
I have a question about when we have to get that in, since my office is, and my carpet's wet in the office. Can I do that tomorrow?
Yeah, deadline's tomorrow by
Okay.
midnight time. So I'd like to announce the winners by Friday. This contest has been going
Perfect.
over a week, but if you guys need a little extension, I can do it, but I'd like to kind of get our deadline done and then get on to another contest.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. I can't wait to see your video. Consistency, we kind of talked about this. To build your business, some members will skyrocket in 1 to 2 years. Some may take 6 to 8 years. Like, I've been in this industry a long time. I didn't enter HBN and all of a sudden hit this great success. It's been years of building and connecting and building my friends list and building relationships with people. So don't get discouraged if you join today and in a month you're still not where you want to be, or 2 months you're not where you want to be. It's going to take time to grow, but it is so worth it, right? I didn't know in 2 years from now, or 2 years when I joined, that I would be where I am today. Time and consistency and effort. And I could tell you days where I didn't want to post, or days where I didn't want to talk to a customer that was grouchy. I still did it because I knew that that's what it takes to grow a business. And we all have life. We all have things in our family that comes up. It's okay to take time to spend with family, because that's what family comes first. But to run your business, I stole this from you, Marcus, in our group, by the way. This was an old post you did. You're right. You cannot build a business in 1 hour a week and see success. You can't do 1 post on your timeline per week and say, well, no one's inquiring about the business. Well, no, they're not going to. You have to show your enthusiasm. You have to show your consistency, and sharing your story will help too. Want to add anything since I stole your post, Marcus?
I forgot I wrote that.
Oh, you did?
Just think think about someone that farms when they're growing crops. If they only planted one seed, all right, and had that one stalk of corn grow, all right, what kind of you think will be successful with being a farmer only growing one stalk of corn?
They
So
still
this
be
is why
hungry.
they still be hungry, right? So just this business here, it's all about planting seeds. The more seeds you plant, and you give them time to grow, right? And then you'll have the harvest. And like Kimberly said, some of us, took off, within 1 to 2 years, but for most of us, we've been around for several years, doing network marketing part time, right? I've been doing it for 13, 14 years, but I planted a lot of seed along the way. And so that's why, we have the harvest. Jeff's been doing this a while, Bonnie has, but you have to be consistent, just like with the farmer. They plant the seed, they water the seed, they go take out the weeds. The weeds are all the people in your life who keep calling this a scam and all that kind of stuff, and then they're consistent with taking care of their ground. Then they reap the harvest. Same thing here. It's going to probably take you working a big business 1 to 2 hours a day, 5, 6 days a week, just from what I do. If you want to see the success that some people are having.
And
Since
that
we're
could-
using that- Oh, I'm sorry, Kimberly.
no,
I would-
sorry.
No, we're talking about the seed and the corn and all that. Bob Proctor has a story he tells about planting seeds and harvest. And so if you're really interested in a great story, check out Bob Proctor out of prospecting, planting the seeds or whatever, but it's awesome.
I'm going to check that out after. And it does take time, and it takes sharing yourself. We talk about this every Zoom. Think about people in your life. Think about the stores you go to. Think about prior to COVID, okay? When you would go to your favorite restaurant, your favorite hairdresser, you go to the same doctor, you go to the same dentist. Why do you do that? Because you trust those people. So it takes time to build. Like Jen, she shares pictures of her kids and her cat and her suppers. And it's just because that's how you build those connections. People know who she is. They know that she's weight loss based. They know that her shorts were too tight, but she's getting into them because she shares her life. So right? You can't be afraid to share. And that's part of being consistent, is sharing your world. You don't have to share every personal detail. Because I always say, don't use it as your Dear Dumb Diary, right? People don't want to know every bad thing that's happening in your life, but they want to know that you're real. I'm weight loss. If I eat something bad that day, I'm like, oh, you guys, I had a bad day. I ate 3 slices of pizza, and I had to pick myself up. But I share these things with my customers, and they know who I am. They've watched my kids grow. They know my dog. And that's what gets the sales, because they trust my words. I'll say Slim is the bomb, and they're like, okay, it works.
Yeah. And then also, it's not always business on your Facebook or Instagram account, wherever platform you're using. You want to vary it up and add some value. Like, people don't like to cook, right? They want to cook fast meals. And so this is why, if you have like a recipe that could be a crock pot recipe or something they can prepare fast, those are the type of things you want to share on your timeline to add some value. People came to call me Coach Marcus because when I was on my journey to lose weight back in 2011, I would share workout tips and like meal tips. And so they started calling me Coach. And because I lost weight, and I would tell people how long they should work out in the gym and what things to do in the gym. And so that kind of built my credibility here on Facebook, because I don't have 5,000 real friends. I probably have like maybe 10 friends. So, but when you're posting things that add value, and when people share your posts, like your recipes or your funny puzzles or things you do, Kimberly and Jen and Bonnie post some great stuff, and Jeff, they post some great stuff, and I copy their posts, like the puzzle, that bird goat thing. I didn't see it. I'm like, I see a bird, right? And so, but other people saw a goat, and so, but that got so much engagement, and when people share those, and people see your posts who see your post, you may not know, they'll be curious to want to know more about you because you posted something that maybe added some value or something that made them laugh, or it could have been a prayer or whatever, something that made them feel good, and that will attract people to you and it could lead to possible customers.
I posted a video of deer in my neighbor's yard because they call them urban deer here. They just run all around our area. And I posted a video of the deer and it had over 4,000 views by the time the day was done because some people don't get to see deer, right? And they were really impressed by these deer. To me, we see them all the time. They eat my garden. I wish they wouldn't be down here eating my garden, but they are. But I thought, okay, this is kind of cool this morning. And that got people following me because they're like, wow, I have never seen a deer like that. So think of things that you may think is boring around you. Snowfall. So many places in the world don't see snow. If you live near an ocean, go down, take some video or pictures of the ocean. Think about things around you that you take for granted. Palm trees. I would follow Jeff just to see your palm trees, okay? Because when I was in Florida, I saw them for the first time and I got to touch a palm tree and it was amazing. I was so excited. I have such a thing for them because up here in Canada, we don't have palm trees, okay? They just don't exist. And I love them, but I would follow someone just to see palm tree pictures, right? So just think about what you take for granted in your own backyard that may get someone thinking, I'm going to follow this person. I kind of like what she or he is posting. Dinners, Jen always posts what she's having for dinner. People are always asking for the recipe. Although you don't cook, your husband, Todd does it, but you know it's good. It's yummy stuff that you guys post. And that's what people want to follow you for, is what you're doing and your value that you're bringing. And remember, you all have something valuable to bring to the table. I know you guys do. So is there any questions about that? I know it was a little long-winded there. It's just getting out there, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of that box. And I put myself in that box often and I had to break out too. That's why I did that contest about the 1 to 3 minute video. I did one too. I won't include myself in the contest, obviously, but I had to get myself out of that box again because it's easy to get yourself all wrapped up and be nice and safe in your little zone, right? Again, we talk about this all the time, and I will talk about it every Zoom until you guys are sick of hearing me, but we are rocking this, okay? I am seeing companies get in so much trouble right now. We are seeing companies say words and that they shouldn't, and making product claims that they shouldn't. I know, Marcus, you just posted an article about another company saying things that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
So we cannot say treat, cure, prevent, or diagnose any of our posts, okay? You cannot say protect or will prevent COVID, okay? You cannot say that. Although we know protector rocks, we know protector we all should be using. We've all had education on it. If you haven't, there's tons of information on it in the files and on HBN Help and in the PIPs and things, but we cannot say those things. You cannot say that black seed has cured your anxiety. Even if it has helped you with your anxiety, you cannot say the word cure. We just have to wipe these words out of our vocab. Like I said, you guys are doing awesome at that. I have not seen these words in a long time. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're going to use any testimonial, which you're able to do, absolutely, just put no medical claims being made, just real life experience at the bottom, just for our disclaimer to keep our home safe. Because we want HBN to be around a long, long time. And just avoiding those 4 nasty words there and using that disclaimer will keep our home safe. And then helping others is the way we help ourselves. And I think that's the most truest thing. People always ask, well, how did you rank up? By helping others. I put others first. People write me, oh, Kim, I'm so sorry to bother you. It's never a bother, ever. If I don't respond right away, it's maybe because I'm cooking supper or doing something. I'm looking into homeschooling now for my kids, but it's never a bother to reach out to a leader if you need help. We are here to help. We help everyone. I don't know who belongs to who. I don't even care. We just help each other, because we're all HBN family. And that's how I see it. So I'm going to stop sharing so I can see who is on here. Ah, there's faces. I'd rather see all the faces. Yay. So there we go. So you guys can unmute yourselves and ask any questions or any tips or anything that you guys have thought of that helps you grow. Let's share. That's what this is for. Any topics you guys need covered for next week, let me know, because we go searching frantically for stuff to train on. I know some of it we repeat, but we want to make sure everyone's on the same page.
I had a question. Go ahead, Linda. Go ahead.
I'm
go
sorry,
right
honey.
ahead.
I have a question about the oils.
Mm-hmm.
You showed a chart. A safety chart about the value and the safety of taking the oils, etc. Does one of those charts come with an order if you happen to order the essential oils?
No, but you can take it, copy and paste it to your customer, or you can add them to the testimonial group and tag them in it as well. It's in the testimonial group too.
Okay.
The testimonial group is for everyone. It doesn't just have to be consultants. So if you have a potential customer or a customer that wants to learn more, you can put them into that group and tag them in the appropriate posts that you need it.
Okay.
That chart is also in the steel room recipe book that you can download.
In the
Okay.
back office. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the HBN library. If you're new, go play in your back office, you guys. It is your playground. You will not hurt anything. Go through all those tabs. That HBN library has marketing ideas. It has Ben's backstory. If you have not read Ben's backstory, that is our CEO's husband, please go read that story. That will give you a great understanding to why HBN is HBN. It has information on Alexandria Brighton, our formulator. Once you know her, you will love her. She is fabulous. She is a blessing to HBN. She is the reason why our formulas are amazing and why they rock so well. That HBN library is full of stuff, marketing tools and things that we can share. Yolanda, do you remember what you were going to say? I know I'm back.
I was just so proud to hear Linda ask a question. That shows me that she's stepping out because she just refused to ask a question before. I'm proud of you, hon. I have this ideal in my head, and I don't know if it's okay to do it, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a live and like invite some of the people from like our testimonial group, just inbox them maybe and invite them to do a live for me to, like, how you can now on Facebook, you can have two people on the screen.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to like have me on there, and then, just a random customer give their testimonial, just like maybe 2-3 minutes of, maybe get 3 or 4 people, do a live, let them just speak about how they feel about the products, just so people can hear it on my live and see that we actually do, there are other people other than just me, like, really using the products. Like I would want people that do the weight loss because that's what I've been focused on. Is that a good idea?
I don't know, picking random people out of there. I would maybe ask leaders that that are leaders to step up, because I don't know how someone might feel if it's a customer of theirs that you're approaching. If it's your own customer, absolutely. If it's a leader that's weight loss, like if you wanted to ask Jen and Denise or something to do it with you, I think that's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I would agree with that. I would, yeah, because you don't want that to go south on you.
Yeah.
You don't want doing a live, you don't know what's going to come out of somebody's mouth sometimes. Not that they would be trying to hurt you or anything, but you don't want them to say, oh my God, this was like really good, but Weight Watchers, oh my God, I lost 59 pounds on Weight Watchers. You don't want somebody going south. You just don't want somebody going south on you,
See, that's why I wanted to run it past y'all, because I'm like, it sounds like a good idea, but it just seems like something can go wrong.
I think it is a good idea, but I think that you just want to make sure that you got people that are on the same page with you, and that aren't gonna just, and not like say they're not
like Jen said, my upline.
Yeah, they're not trying to be mean or anything, but you just don't know what's gonna come out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah.
We've had that during coffee talk where people have talked and things have come out of their mouths, and I'm like, and I'm trying to cut them off. I'm like, oh no. And we try to make the best out of it. But sometimes, if someone's not clear or they're not, not trying to be mean or anything, people just talk. And, when you get nervous, sometimes things come out of your mouth. And yeah, I would go upline if you can, or, a leader that, you can trust and do it with. And
yeah, or it's if it's someone you have a relationship with, here through Facebook or whatever, and you feel comfortable with them, is good. But picking random people, I wouldn't do that.
I think it'd be great for your downline to build your downline up. Like if you've got Linda and a few more of your downline, because that's to build your team, right? Because we want to create leaders with our teams. And that's why, like I pick some of my teammates, and you guys see the same people sometimes. I'm trying to build them up as leaders. And I think that's would be a really good idea. I think you and Linda would rock it, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I did have a comment about a post that I did that it got a lot of action.
Yeah.
And it was on the 5th, and all I said was just wondering if my timeline has been rained out. Who's here? Please say hi. Something simple like that. I had, I think, over 70 people, and I would say that probably 3/4 of them I never hear from. I never get comments or likes or loves. And all of a sudden they popped up. So I commented on their, on their hi, and then I went to their timeline and searched for something and gave them a love and made a comment. And that gets interaction going with your, with friends that you don't hear from all the time.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
I know I have a post I wrote about, you guys probably saw it because you guys have commented on it. The one where I'm trying to find it, and that's a good thing. People like that kind of stuff, and that's who I am too. But remember the one that said that if with all that negative stuff going on right now, who's not afraid to say God has been good to me. And so that thing has been shared like 300 times in
Wow.
like a week. And
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm trying to find it, but here it is. It says, "Who was bold enough to say, despite this lockdown, God's been good to me?" It has 263 comments, 350 likes or loves, and 241 shares.
Something as simple as that. What was Denise's? Who has stubborn
It's simple.
belly, or who has
Yeah.
belly fat to lose or something? She put that on her timeline, and it went crazy. She had like
Yeah.
600 people comment on it, and it was still going like for weeks. So it doesn't have, you don't have to be complicated with your posts.
Nope.
And the key is, if someone comments, comment back.
Comment back. Yeah.
Please comment back. If someone's taking the time, if I do my good morning ones and I go and say good morning to every single person that said good morning to me, just gets me back in their news feed, gets them in mine, and it gets our interactions going again, because Facebook is tricky and they're always changing, and they want you to use their tools. Facebook stories, if you're not familiar with them, we have information in our groups as well, and Google it. The Facebook stories get shared a lot, and you get to see how many times people have liked it or loved it, and you get to see who too, which I really like. Watch parties, they still want you to do watch parties. That's why we're doing the contest for the 1 to 3 minute video, and people will watch a 3-minute watch party. They like the shorter the better, but that's people's thing. They don't like to watch anything more than 30 minutes, and they're like, wah, wah, boring, right? We all know it. We're all like, too long scroll, and we all do it. Keep it short and sweet, but check out those Facebook stories. Offer stuff on there. You can do the watch parties. If you are essential oil, do a little watch party on one, teaching it. There's lots of ways. You don't just have to do weight loss. We talk weight loss a lot because that's what a lot of us are focusing on, since our refrigerators became our best friends recently, thanks to COVID. But if you're not weight loss, you can talk about any of the products, or not just weight loss, which I love about HBN. Yeah, so there you guys. Oh yeah, hi.
Hey, Kim, I have a question, and I sent a text to Jen already, and I think I kind of reached out to Marcus. I'm having a tough time getting a hold of somebody in the office. I know right now we can only email them. And my question is, can we private label any of the products?
I know that has been done, but that does have to be with corporate's approval. So
how can I get a hold of somebody?
They're trying to get caught up right now is what it is. They are behind because of shipping in our new warehouse. I don't know, Marcus, what do you think? Just a support ticket, or?
I think the best thing would be a support ticket in the subject line, because it'll have to be reviewed by Paula. So I would put subject line like please refer to Paula, put Paula review or something in the subject line, just so it gets flagged. And so and it'll get sent there. Now, like Kimberly said, they moved one office to the main building. Now they're moving the other office from Kentucky to that building too, to have all the employees all in one place. So I know they're still adjusting to that move and trying to get caught up with the orders. But
yeah, and I just got an email. I've been waiting for some of my products for a little second too, and they just sent me out an email yesterday letting me know that some of my products had been shipped off. So they're trying their best. I mean,
They've extended their shipping time. They were saying till 8 o'clock. They now can have more than 2 people on at the same time because in our old warehouses, they were so small due to COVID restrictions. We were only allowed so many employees. They had to do temperature checks before work and after work and do all logging different health things all throughout the day. Now we have rooms set up for private individuals for shipping and things like that. So we are running at full capacity now. They've hired 2 more support members as well that are going through the training right now. And it is a bump in the road, and that is what happens with a new company, right? And we will get over it. I've been here for 2 years. We've had lots of bumps in the road, but we always get through it and we come out better than ever. We just have to be patient. And COVID has not helped at all through anything. I ordered something from Wayfair and it was supposed to be here last week. I got an email thing that's going to be here in another 3 weeks. Right, this is just unfortunate times, but they are working hard. They are aware that they're behind, and they are working as hard as they can to get it caught up. And
I call my upline person, and she usually get through to order my product, so it do gets here on sometime on time. But in last, like Yolanda said, it's taking a little while, but it still gets here. So I usually use my upline to call them, and they usually get through.
And what's happening is people are sending 20, 30 support tickets over the same issue. So that bugs up the system too, right? It's not that you're not important, but they have to go through each individual support ticket. So if everyone right now here sent 20 of them, they'd be going through them just trying to get through our 20 support tickets. So it's best just to send one and make sure your subject line is very clear to what you need, and they will get back to you. They really will. And support will be back up and running properly very soon. I know that's a goal. Like, it's a serious goal. They know that they need that. So we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I actually sent a support ticket with detailed stuff and with a subject line that was very clear on what I was asking, and they got back to me within a day. And that was just day before yesterday, which kind of threw me back. I went, whoa.
It's the details that help, the ID numbers, the emails of the person, the product that you're looking for, when it was ordered. If you're very detailed, then it makes it very simple for them to answer quickly and move on to the next. But there is someone that's just doing support tickets. I think there's 2, and they're trying very hard. And I know it's very frustrating sometimes. It's like to wait, live in this very instant fast world, but you guys are important. Know that, okay? We were just talking to Paula today before we went on the Zoom about this, and you guys are important. And
Welcome, Danielle.
I know, it's no fun. Is there anything else, you guys, any questions, any worries, concerns, any topics you guys need covered? You guys understand the compensation plan? You understand products? We can do product training next week. We can do what's necessary to help you guys grow your business. Just let us know, and we're here to help. You're also quiet. All right, well, there's nothing else, you guys. I am going to go feed my girls some lunch. I keep seeing heads popping up by the stairs here. They're trying to see if mommy's done her Zoom yet. So I'm going to go feed my children. And if there's anything you guys need, don't be afraid to reach out. But thank you guys for being here. Plugging in is what it's about, right? And I appreciate and I love seeing all you guys. It's awesome. Take care, stay safe, and let's go make an impact today. Let's go help some people.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Great evening.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Clifford.